is London full of surprises, and not just for those here on a short break, but also for those long-time residents. So, if you're after something a little bit different and something that is thoroughly entertaining, why not grab your dancing shoes and join me for some salsa dancing.
The Tasca restaurant in Ealing is just one of the 14 locations across the city that offer salsa classes and parties during the week. Classes last either 1 or 2 hours. I'm sure I simply won't be able to get enough. There is something very special about that Latin music.
It's interesting that when people travel, the first thing they want to do is actually integrate with the local people. So we've created salsa classes whereby people can just pop in, even if they're an absolute beginner. We teach them the basic steps right from the word go. We make them feel relaxed and they're not doing anything that they don't normally do. Dancing is like walking. We put together packages which will include salsa band, salsa teachers, salsa lessons at hen parties, corporate events, networking events, whatever the occasion, we can put together a package that will suit the clients. From start to finish, that they walk away thinking that was a lovely party.
If you don't like dancing, you can always grab a table and have a bite to eat, or drink and watch it all happening.
Classes are available for the advanced, the intermediate, and even the beginner like me with 2 left feet.
Once the lesson is complete, you'll have the confidence to dance the rest of the night away as it becomes party time.
That was so much fun. You know, I might even make this a regular night out. And I think I might even dance my way home.
That looks like great fun. I've just worked my way down to Oxford Street, a name that's well known to both visitors and locals alike. Take the time to get swept away in the hustle of thousands of shoppers looking for a bargain. If you want to see what the latest fashion styles are, all you need to do is window shop or watch everyone walk by. There is sure to be something to take your fancy. If you've arrived from Oxford Circus tube station, you can head towards Tottenham Court Road to shop at a lot of bargain stores. HMV first opened their doors in 1921, and 40 years later, it was here that the Beatles cut their first demonstration disc. For those looking for the department stores, head the opposite way back towards Marble Arch. One of the most recognisable department stores in London is John Lewis, which was the first to appear on Oxford Street in 1864. You could literally spend the entire weekend shopping in Oxford Street for the latest fashion and gadgets. Nearby is Soho and the legendary Carnaby Street. Soho is one of the liveliest and hippest parts of London with a character all of its own. It's hard to imagine that this area used to be covered in fields popular with hunters. It is believed that the name Soho was derived from a hunting cry used by the Duke of Monmouth, who had a house located close to where Soho Square is now. Many famous moments in London history occurred in the Soho area, including the first discotheque, La Poubelle, opened in 1959. Karl Marx and his young family lived here. He walked daily to the British Library to research his momentous work, Das Kapital. At 22 Frith Street, John Logie Baird achieved an amazing first. He successfully produced the first ever television transmission of a moving image in 1925. So excited by his achievement of using a dummy's head as part of the test, he quickly rushed out of his attic to the first person he saw, a 15-year-old office boy named William Tainton. After a quick persuasion, William took the place of the dummy's head in front of the transmitter and thus became the first person ever to appear on television. Carnaby Street is a name synonymous with the area, one of the coolest places to be in the swinging 60s. Bands such as the Beatles, Small Faces and the Rolling Stones all spent considerable time in this area to work, shop and socialise. However, many believed it had gone past its use-by date until the likes of Oasis and the Spice Girls reinvigorated the enthusiasm for all things Brit, from Brit rock and pop to the need to promote everything with the Union Jack. Now pedestrianised, there are terrific shops, cafes and restaurants along the streets that's always packed with people. If you travel south from Carnaby Street, Taking time now and again to view the trendy area, you'll come to one of London's most recognisable landmarks, Piccadilly Circus. Instantly, you're in a place like no other in London, with huge neon signs every direction you look. Central to Piccadilly Circus is the statue of Eros, a monument dedicated to the Greek god of love. It is one of the most popular places for people to meet up, and a place where every tourist simply must get a photograph. The streets running off Piccadilly Circus are almost as famous as the statue itself. Heading northeast back into Soho is the heart of Theatreland, Shaftesbury Avenue, named after the Earl of Shaftesbury. All the big name shows call this street home throughout the year, and it is possible to pick up tickets from many different sources. British theatre has had a resurgence in recent years, as now many big name Hollywood A-listers perform here rather than New York's Broadway. One place well worth visiting is St James' Church, just near Piccadilly Circus. It's one of the churches designed by Sir Christopher Wren after the Great Fire in 1666. Also part of the church's weekly events is a market running from Wednesday to Saturday. It's held in the courtyard of St James's Church. The market was first held in 1981 as part of the Piccadilly Arts Festival, and in 1984 it opened permanently. Here you can find a diverse range of gifts and other treasures from various cultures. Many of the traders regularly travel abroad to source their goods direct from places like Tibet, India, Egypt, and Africa. There is a huge variety of gifts that you can find at the market, including various forms of jewellery, traditional and contemporary crafts, diverse fashions, furnishings for the home, beautiful art, and countless souvenirs. St James also features concerts and recitals at various times during the week. The church fills with locals and tourists to hear the amazing music. St James's is well worth a visit if you're in the area, whether it's to browse the many stalls at the market or to simply marvel at the stunning architecture. This place will not disappoint. We've given you a nice feel for the northwest side of London. However, if you're looking for the bigger picture, why not contact Golden Tours, who'll be able to show you a far more extensive look at London in general. They cover all the well-known attractions and offer a wide range of sightseeing tours, evening tours, cruises, Paris by Eurostar, and many others that operate daily. Entrance to attractions are included, and you will be escorted by an official Blue Badge guide. Just a few of the products include London and out of London sightseeing tours, which include full and half-day tours to areas like Bath and Stonehenge, Royal Windsor and Oxford. Fast entry tickets are provided to all of the UK's major attractions, including the London Eye, Madame Tussauds, Windsor Castle and many more. Why not take a day trip or city break to places like Paris, Edinburgh or the Lake District? There is a private transfer that includes meet and greet at Heathrow, Gatwick and Stansted airports. Golden Tours really is the place to go to get the very best service from a tour operator in London, as well as choosing from a huge range of attractions. Sadly, we've come to the end of our show, but first, let's take a look at what's going on in the wonderful City of London over the next few months. So, now you're prepared to take advantage of everything this terrific city has to offer. I hope to see you again and again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.